Hey team, kia ora, good evening. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Monique Bradley. This is my kitchen in the YourFixTV studio here in Auckland. I'm really excited about tonight's recipe because I've had a bunch of messages come in recently. One came in from my lovely friend Rachel Thompson, who said my daughter Renelle Kingy Thompson wants to know if you can do a really nice low carb chocolate cake. And of course I can, because I am all about baking, having grown up in a kitchen with a mum who's a cooking teacher. But with me being a low carb follower and having lost more than 40 kilos in weight, I'm always looking for life hacks on how I can turn delicious recipes into low carb versions so they suit my diet plans. Not that I even like the word diet, but they suit my way of eating and they serve my body. Now tonight's chocolate cake is actually a very particular type of chocolate cake. It's not made with any flour, so there's no almond meal or any coconut flour in here tonight. The base is actually walnuts. And the reason why I'm using walnuts is they are so immensely good for our health. They contain a heap of really good oils that are wonderful for your skin, so loads of antioxidants and loads of anti-aging properties. Walnuts are also fantastic for the brain, they're great for the bones. There's so many benefits and loaded with calcium, I believe, as well. But even better, one piece of this amazing chocolate cake, and I've called it chocolate goddess cake because it really is heavenly, one piece will give you 7 grams of protein. Let me just say that again. It'll give you 7 grams of protein with one slice of cake and only 1.8 grams of carbs. So I've put it through a nutritional program to make sure that I've got my facts right. And it really is the way to have your cake and eat it too. So first of all, hi Sandra May, hi Kath Sealis, I hope I said your name right. Tony Narang, kia ora to you. Tracy Marie, hello to you. Hello all you goddesses watching. Heidi, I can see you there. Who else is watching? Oh, cousin Carly watching from America. Hello Abby Leaf, good to see you guys. Now if I do miss your comments, just keep messaging me throughout this. If I miss anything, just make sure you let me know in the stream because I love hearing from you guys. So the type of chocolate cake that I've called it is a chocolate goddess cake, but technically it's actually what we would call a chocolate torte. Now what I've got here is actually 2 cups of almonds, and almonds are going to form the base of this cake. Now the difference between a normal cake and a torte is that the base is made from nuts. So there's nuts, there's eggs in here, loads of protein, as opposed to a chocolate cake, a traditional chocolate cake, which is actually made with some sort of flour. So we're actually going to make our own kind of, I guess you'd say, like a walnut meal or a walnut flour by using 2 cups of walnuts just in the blender here. Woo! And this whizzes down super quickly. That's why I thought I'd do it with you guys on here. This makes a very dense chocolatey cake as well. So you can see just as it's coming out there, it's just a very fine walnut meal. So good. And you only need a tiny little bit of this cake to feel satisfied. That's another great reason to have it as well. Really tasty, very moist. Love that word. Very moist cake, very dense as well. And it's the sort of thing that you'd think, oh, that might be really nice for a dinner party. Because if you served this up, and it really is super easy, you'd actually really impress your friends. And they would never know that it's actually low carb and serves your health as well. That's what I love about these recipes, is nobody actually knows. When you eat them, just tastes like a beautiful traditional kind of cake. Absolutely delicious. So blitzing all these up. Now if you've got one of those big blenders, what I'd actually suggest is just put everything, ingredients into the blender and just mix it as you go. Add all the ingredients in one by one and keep everything in your big blender. I don't have the luxury of having a big blender, unfortunately. It's on my list of things that I want for my kitchen, but in the meantime, using the old Ninja Bullet. Okay, last one. So there you go, easy way to make your own kind of, I guess you'd say, your own walnut meal or your own walnut flour. Nice and easy. All right, Abby Leaf, the video keeps glitching and the video looks squished. It makes it hard to watch. Oh, have we lost it completely? Have we?
Comes and goes.
Comes and goes. Could be the internet, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's our internet.
Oh, is it our internet? Do you want to restart it?
Restart everything.
Hey? Oh, okay. I'll keep going. I'll repost. Pete, can you just write in the notes that we'll repost this afterwards, a clean version of it. Right, so that's the first thing that's gone. Great. I have got half a cup of butter, which I made myself. I'm actually going to melt that down in the microwave right now. And if you're looking for the recipe, all of my recipes are loaded onto my website, moniquebradley.tv. So we've got beautiful 2 cups of walnut meal actually, which is the basis of our dish tonight. We're putting into here 4 eggs. Nice and simple. A big dense hit of protein then. Oh no, Lynn, you've still got us? You've still got us okay? So that's good. Heidi, oops, a little broadcast interrupt us, but you're back. Good. Excellent. Thanks for letting me know, team. Sometimes the internet gods are not on our side. I'm sorry. Nothing we can do about that, but I think we're okay now. Excellent. Okay, so 4 eggs into there, looking good. What else are we going to add into here? We're going to actually add half a cup, and you'll notice I'm not mixing as I go because I'm very lazy. Half a cup of cocoa powder. Make sure it's unsweetened as well. We're going to add into the mix. Seriously, this is so good. Look at this. Half a cup of melted butter, just like that. Oh, so good. So yes, this dish is quite high in fat, but as I've been telling everybody more recently, fat is good. Fat we don't need to be scared of. The naughty fats we do, but we want real fat in something. And remember, you only have a small serving of this. I've got half a cup of Natvia. That's my preferred sweetener. But if you prefer other sweeteners, go ahead and use what serves you. Just don't go for white cane sugar because, of course, we don't want to add that into our diet. So whatever works for you. Half a cup there, nice and easy. I'm adding in here 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla essence, so I better give them a shake first. Oh, excellent. Right, very nice. I don't even know why I measured that. Never normally I just throw it in there and it still tastes great. And the other thing I'm going to add in here, just because I really love these are the Healtheries, no sugar added choc chip bits. I don't get paid to say that, by the way. I just really like them. I think they're really tasty. And it feels kind of decadent and yummy to have chocolate chip bits inside your cake. So there you go. Super easy. A few ingredients. Now the last magic ingredient that we're going to add is actually half a cup of water, which I've got here, but I actually want to start blending this through first. Might help if I plug it in first. But you know, it's just like being in, it is like being in my kitchen because you are actually in my kitchen right now. Excellent. So like I said, if you've got a blender, you can actually mix this just all in your blender. Throw all the ingredients in there and just mix it all through. Okay, that's looking good. I'm going to add in my water now. And basically this will just turn into a luscious, normal chocolate cake mix, just like any chocolate cake you'll ever make. But of course this is a torte, so it's slightly different. Oh, stuff going everywhere. So yes, it is quite liquidy, but that's what we want. Pardon the mess. My kitchen, my rules, right? I have to do the cleanup anyway. Oh yeah. Nice and simple. And you've got a beautiful chocolate batter here. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Hang on, let me just turn it up. So you can see just a really nice, delicious chocolate batter. Super easy. I mean, that's not hard. When you think about it, if you went to a bakery and asked for a chocolate torte, you'd probably pay $30 or $40. And this has cost me about, gosh, probably $7. All up. And we are done. So there you go. You blend it all through, blend all your ingredients together, and remember too, you only need a little sliver of this when you serve it because it's so rich and very chocolatey and dense. And then as you eat it, it kind of curbs your carb cravings. And if and sometimes occasionally you might crave a little bit of chocolate cake. This absolutely satisfies that. And again, you're getting a really big hit of protein. And that's what I love about it too. I mean, look at that. It looks like a rich chocolate cake, doesn't it? And it really is just beautiful. When I was doing my research and I thought, how can I make a really nice low-carb chocolate cake, but without using flour for a change? Because, sometimes I get a little bit bored of using the same ingredients. I want to explore something different. And this was the way to do it. Let me just taste it just to make sure it's okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good. Awesome. Where can we get the recipe? Because I want to make this. Abby, you can get that from my website. Oh, hang on, I'll just clean this up. It's so good. MoniqueBradley.tv is the website. And on there, I just feel so bad having a messy bench in front of you guys. On my website, there's a whole bunch of low-carb recipes. So if you are looking for an easy way to reduce the sugars and starches in your diet, low-carb is a really good way to do it. Okay, so my oven's already preheated to 200 degrees Celsius, and I've already lined my silicone baking bowl, cake tin, even though it's not a tin. Why do we call it a cake tin? I guess it's what I grew up with. Baking container, my silicone baking, it's not a tin, you know what I mean. And I'm just going to absolutely, oh, this is so good. It's so creamy and delicious. I'm going to load this into my baking vessel. Oh my goodness. And then essentially, I'm going to bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes. Now, it will stay moist after you get it out of the oven. It's designed to be a very moist cake. The way to test, of course, that it's cooked is to just make sure that you put in a knife or a skewer or some sort of thing like a toothpick. And when it comes out clean, you know it's cooked. I'll just taste that just to make sure it's okay. Yeah. Oh, so good. Oh, love it. There you go. Really, really easy. I am going to put it on a metal tray. And one of the things I want to do is drop it a couple of times like that. Because actually what I want to do is I don't want to mess with it too much. I don't want to kind of smear it everywhere. I want it to kind of evenly distribute itself. And that's kind of my cheats way of doing it. But what will happen is it does tend to sink a little bit in the middle. So this cake will come out completely flat when you're finished. But if there's not enough mixture in the center, it will kind of sink. And we don't want that. We don't want to create a cavernous cake. We want a beautiful flat cake. So if your mixture is slightly higher in the middle, it will even out during the cooking process. So 200 degrees Celsius. 25 to 30 minutes. Do keep an eye on it. You'll also know that it's cooked when it starts to move away from the edges of your container. So that's going into the oven right now, 200 degrees. And like every wannabe TV chef, here is one I made earlier. Ta-da! So yes, there's a big cut in it because I had to try it just to make sure it was okay. Oh, Matiwa Tangarai Ka. Warmest greetings from Gisborne. Is it hot there? Is it warm? I think it's starting to cool a bit here in Auckland. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping onto the stream tonight. And hello, Raja. Oh, how is the weather over in India? Good to see you on the stream tonight as well, Raja. So here is my beautiful moist chocolate torte. And this really is quite heavenly. So I've said in the recipe, which is on my website, that you could serve this in probably 12 slices. And for 12 slices, I think it works out at about 180 to 200 calories. So it is a little bit of a higher calorie snack. But most importantly, you've got 7 grams of protein per slice and only 1.8 grams of carbohydrates. So it is a really cool low carb option. So let me just cut it to show you guys. So a little bit hard on the top there. Oh, come on, beautiful. And I don't know if you can see, but it's still very moist in the center. I think Pete's going to come over and just adjust the camera. So just in the middle there, so the outside kind of goes a little bit firm or almost a little bit crunchy, and the inside is still squishy and moist. Almost like a lava cake, but a little bit denser, or a really fudgy chocolate cake. Absolutely beautiful. Now that's the size of a slice, and the reason why I've made the slices small is you don't need much more than this. It's very, very rich. I would serve it actually with a few raspberries, would be really nice, and maybe a little bit of cream if you wanted to. Okay, I'm going to pop it down on the plate now. Here we go, down on the plate. And then as always, I like to get my official taste tester to come in and try it. So he's just going to adjust the camera right now. Come on in, Pete. You have to come in and try it. See what we think. Oh, he's slumped over. He's got the hardest job of all. Raja, oh, by the way, sent you a recipe. You asked for vegetarian breakfast. Thank you so much. It's minus 10 degrees Celsius where you are, Raja. Oh, goodness. It's about 24 degrees here at the moment in New Zealand. So sending some warmth your way. Okay, Pete Ward, what do you think? Oh, you're going to eat it with your fingers? Yeah, go for it. Do what you like. Oh, hi, Gary Brown. What is it like? What do you think? Heidi just messaged in and said, oh my goodness, I think I'd eat it while it's still warm and with lots of cream. It was nice. I had a piece when it was still warm. The thing is that it sort of sets a little bit after it's cooked. Let me try it, because I had a piece when it was warm. Can I try that bit? Thanks, Pete. What do you reckon?
Yeah, lovely.
That's good. Can you tell that's low carb?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't.
Oh, it's so good. It's like a brownie.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
Sorry, mate.
It's almost as squishy and moisty and whatnot as a brownie. It's lovely.
It's really good.
I would call it another brownie. I'd slap some cream on it.
Yeah, cream on it. Man, you don't need icing though on it, eh? Because it's sweet enough.
No, you wouldn't icing it.
Mm. Oh, yeah. Man.
Go to town. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep.
You like it?
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Pete. Oh my gosh. That is seriously good. I know I shouldn't eat in front of you guys, but it's really fantastic. Oh. So get this, because it's, sorry to talk with my mouth full, but because it's loaded with protein, you can actually eat that for breakfast. Why wouldn't you want to eat chocolate cake for breakfast? I don't know about you guys, but that really appeals to me. So that's tonight's recipe. I think Pete has shared the, oh, Janine, moist, and Heidi, moist. I know, right? What a word. But it is really fudgy and moist. The recipe is already on my website, so it'll be there on the front page. It's called Low Carb Chocolate Goddess Cake. Because seriously, it is heavenly. Grab that recipe right now. Oh, this bit fell off. I have to eat that. It's part of the job. You need to try it, because seriously, you saw how easy that is. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. I am a lazy cook, so I'm trying to make things as easy for you guys as possible. Hey, now when you head to my website, do have a look around, because there's blogs on there, things like how to deal with cravings, or the things that might be happening in your environment, your life, that could be contributing to any weight or health problems. And very shortly, I'm so excited, I'm actually launching a quiz that you can take on my website to see if you are struggling with your weight, whether the cause of that is your own self-limiting beliefs, your mindset, and how you deal with external stresses, whether it's to do with your genetic makeup, like it is with me, or whether it's to do with your menu. So that quiz hopefully will be launching tomorrow. I'm so excited about it. And you can also find out if you want some support, if you need an accountability buddy. Look, let's do a personal support session. I can work with you to transform your menu, and you too could lose 40 kilos like I have. Hey, now finally, on the website, it's got you all the details of how you can sign up to my private Facebook group. And in my group, we have daily motivation. It's an amazing group of awesome people. And in that group, I share different recipes that I don't share with the public. Tonight's recipe are these delicious breakfast bars. Now, one of these bars is again loaded, 7 or 8 grams of protein, very little carbs. And if you're racing around all day, every day like I am, This is a great kickstart to your day. It's good energy food that is long sustaining and will keep you going from breakfast till lunch. What more could you want? And it tastes delicious. Anyway, gotta go, gotta prepare for the next stream. Wednesday night, make sure you join me. I've got Master Chef Ray McVinney in my house talking about, and this is breaking news, this is an exclusive, Ray McVinney's going to talk about his own weight loss journey. Yes, it's true. So, gotta go. See you guys. Thanks for popping in. Hi, everybody, and bye, everybody. Hi, Lee Davidson. Nice to see you, cuz. Raja asked, Pete, how does it taste? He said, great, said Pete. Gotta go. See you guys. Take care. Ka kite anō, and head to my website, moniquebradley.tv. Love you guys. Bye.